Tim?
Yeah.
Sheriff's fire stop wanted!
So why did you leave if you didn't do nothing?
Because I would go to jail when she gets mad.
What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Sheriff John Brown come for you?
It was a possible domestic violence. The neighbor called in, the downstairs neighbor. She said her upstairs neighbors were in an argument again. We've dealt with this guy before, and every time we deal with him, he always makes us work for it.
He was just like pushing me out of the way and
Pushing you out of the way? When you say pushing you around, what is
Just
that?
push me out of the way
So you could leave kind of thing?
so he can leave, yeah.
So were you in front of the doorway?
I was trying to go outside the front door. He left out this window.
The neighbor says, I see him, he's walking southbound towards us, and he's several hundred meters away. And we really don't have a route to try and get a perimeter on him on foot, so we basically have to wait for him to come to us. During that, we're on the radio getting as many resources as possible, air support, canine. Once guys are getting close, he comes out of nowhere, sees us, and just quickly turns it and books it the other way. He's going from house to house to house. We're kind of following the dog's barking noises from each yard. He finally hops over to 4th Street, and there my sergeant and my lieutenant are waiting for him with a beanbag gun. They get him into custody.
Sheriff's Department, come over here!
Oh, you broke my arm. Oh, my collarbone. I didn't do nothing.
Domestic violences are very tricky. Depending who the calling party is, we don't get a lot of information, or we get a lot of good information. The calling party was a neighbor. She didn't have a lot of information besides she heard arguing upstairs. In this case, he kept her in the house against her will, so he racked up some felony charges there. Domestic violences are usually he said, she said. The fact that he ran from us pretty much sealed the deal on who was telling the truth today.
Why didn't you stay so you could tell us your side of the story?
Because she always gets me in trouble.
Maybe you guys should be together. Did you ever think of that?
I left too.
Doesn't seem like you guys are very good for each other.
All right, man, here's the thing. She had some accusation. We see you, and you booked it. So from your point of view, tell me.
Looks bad.
We're very fortunate that we had our lieutenant on scene with us to help us out. Even the ways that she talked to her just naturally calmed her down, naturally reassured her, and not just, this is a cop, this is my job, but I'm a human being and you're a human being, and I really want to help you today.
That's good. That's a good neighbor. You're blessed.
Yeah.
But
they're getting tired of it.
Yeah, no, they are. And but you know what? I'm tired of it for you, because.
But it's I'd rather be by myself than to put up out from a man.
Well, who
to
wouldn't?
the abuse, you know, because I've been abused all my life,
And you don't deserve that.
mentally and physically. so
Yeah,
it's like-
you don't deserve that.
I came today just thinking I was going to type up some reports, maybe take some residential burglary calls, and we're getting into a foot pursuit with a violent fleeing felon, hopping over fences, running through ditch banks, calling out perimeters. It was an amazing feat of teamwork today. I'm very proud of my squad.